Hello you guys, Merry Christmas and welcome to my 2021 Christmas home tour. So I thought we'd start in the kitchen and then we'll go upstairs after we do like the whole downstairs. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little quick overview of this area and then I'll kind of like get a little more into the details about where everything is from. So this little corner is probably my favorite. I do a tiered tray almost every season and my Christmas one is by far my personal favorite. But over here I have the tray itself is from Hobby Lobby. They usually have tons of neutral tiered trays you can get for just everyday use. And then this cute little truck down here is also from Hobby Lobby. I got that new this year. So as far as everything that goes on the tray, it does vary year to year. I've done like tons of different looks. But so this year what I decided to do was I just laid down this towel. It's a tea towel from Target. And then I put in my big items first, which were my Merry and Bright Ray Dunn mugs. And then I put like another Christmassy one back there too. But I always like to put in the big pieces first. And then I go back in and fill in with other small things. So lots of greenery, and you can get greenery in like packs of, I don't know, gosh, I use this all over my house. And I will say that is one way to save money. I'll try to give you guys some tips along the way, but one way that I like to save money is by buying things like this in big packs, and then I can use this all throughout the house. You will see this greenery and you will see these red berries almost everywhere in the house, because it's a great way to extend your decor and get a lot of bang for your buck. The brattlebrush trees, I'm sure, are like either Target or Hobby Lobby. The little galvanized houses were Target Dollar Spot, I believe. And that's basically all that's in here. You can also use ornaments and just cut the like little ornament hanger off and do it that way. If you want like more of a bright look, you could use those big bulb or ball ornaments, and that would look really beautiful, but I like to go with just pretty traditional red and green. And then I like this area to be otherwise pretty clear because I do have the coffee stuff here, Keurig, and the Nespresso machine. And then coming over this way, I just go really simple because I do use my countertops. So I did go with the Mrs. Meyer's hand soap and the dish soap, and then this peppermint candle, which I haven't lit yet. But honestly, it smells really good without lighting it. If you guys have really sensitive noses, sometimes you don't even have to light your candles to smell them. I just put a little bottle brush tree here, and then this actually came from a student. So this succulent and then this little succulent up here I've had for a while, and I got those from students. I always keep a little, what's it called? Lotion. I always keep some lotions here by the sink as well. So after I'm done like washing dishes and stuff. But this is, you know, the little coffee bar corner, and it makes my heart so happy. You can also see I strung some little twinkle lights in there too. So same thing over here. This area is pretty functional just because I use my counters and I love to cook, so I can't just put a bunch of stuff out that's not also functional. So I love this little sign. It is new this year from Hobby Lobby. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I love a good pun. I honestly thought that was too cute not to get. And then I have all my little spatulas out. And then I love this trivet. So I'm trying to remember where I got it from. I want to say probably Target, like the Target Dollar Spot. And then I've got a Ray Dunn Christmas candle and like my little spoon rest over here and stuff like that. So this corner is super functional. I use, you know, this whole space when I'm cooking, so I don't like it to be too cluttered. And then I have all of my like cookbooks and stuff in the corner too, so if I'm making something from a recipe that I have printed, I can just pop it up there. This side is also really functional. Like I like to keep everything towards the back of the counters, and I leave the front of the counters really clear because again, I use my kitchen and I don't have a ton of space, but it, you know, what I do have I really need. My KitchenAid, I've got this cute little cookie house, little cookie jar, and Jack got me this last year from Target, and I want to say this was in the Dollar Spot, and they had some different ones that were very similar this year. But then the rest of my countertops are very functional. I'm gonna show you guys the bar cart next though. Okay, so this is where I can have a little bit of fun, and this is also functional too, since obviously we use it, but I do feel like I get to have a little bit more fun here. So on the bar cart, we have some of our like mixers and alcohol and stuff that we have. I have this cute little rose gold set I've had forever. This isn't Christmas, but I just like to keep all of my like, you know, things to make drinks out. And then this cup is so cute. I got it from Wegmans. If you have like a Wegmans grocery store near you, you need to go see if they have this. It's glass, which is the only thing that makes me a little nervous, but it's like literally a Christmas ornament little cuppy. Like, I'm so obsessed. It's really cute. So I have only used that once, and it does not hold a lot of drink, so beware. And then over here, I just have a tray, and this little tray here was gifted to me. My aunt gave me this last year. And then I've got the little cocktail straws in here. These are from the Grove Collaborative. I do have a link for them in my description box. And then 2 little champagne flutes. Jack and I will do like mimosas and stuff, and like fun drinks throughout, you know, the holidays and everything. I've got my other fun straws. So these are more like big straws, and then these are like more the little cocktail ones. And then I just did a tiny little bit of decor here, but again, I feel like this is super functional, and we actually use this space. So I'll step back so you guys can see a little bit more, but up here on the wall, I just have a wreath, and I meant to hang something else up here too, but you know, I couldn't find a third thing to go on that hook. But the rest of the bar cart is just literally full of glasses and drinkware and stuff. So I only really decorate the top, but I just think this little corner here is so cute. So this is why I love filming at night when I do these kinds of videos, because I feel like you just need the lights off to get the ambiance. But this is the newest addition to the kitchen this year, and I love this Christmas tree. So we got it at Michael's. I want to say it was it was on sale for $50. It's a 7-foot pencil tree, and it's got, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see, it's got these gorgeous cashmere tips, which I didn't even know was a thing. So I love flock trees, but Jack was like, no, they make a huge mess, and we were just worried that the cat would like eat the flocking. But I don't know if you guys can see the tips of the tree, they're like soft and they kind of fray. I don't know, it just gives it this very like soft look. I love it. I've got some ornaments from like kiddos at school and stuff on here. Not a ton of ornaments. I mostly just did the ribbon, and then I tucked some little red berries throughout the whole thing. And I just think it's perfect. It really is like exactly what the kitchen needed. And then down here, I just have some like ribbon and some gift tags for like a last minute gift if I need to throw a tag on it or something like that. But that's the little corner here in the kitchen, and I just think it is super cozy. I didn't do anything. I do stuff on this little hutch sometimes, but I didn't do anything because the tree was in front of it, so I feel like that was enough. And then over here, like on the kitchen table, I don't have my table runner down because I put it in the wash. So you'll just have to imagine like a table runner right here. But I have this really nice little centerpiece that's super convenient, because if I need to move it off the table, which like a lot of times if I'm entertaining or I've got food out and stuff, I don't always want this on the table. Super easy to just pick it up. I've got like some little candies out, and then this is a Bath & Body Works candle. So what I was saying earlier about candles, I haven't even lit this one yet. It's the Merry Cookie. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Merry Cookie, and it smells like a sugar cookie. Don't even have to light it. Like I can smell it just sitting here. So I'm excited to light it, but that's a great way to, if you have like guests over with sensitive noses. So here's another little look at the tree from this area of the kitchen. Oh, it is just literally what this kitchen needed to make it feel just an extra little bit of cozy. All right, so nothing crazy in the bathroom, just a festive hand towel, and then just minimal decor on the sink, because again, this is the only bathroom and counter space is like coveted in this house. So nothing too crazy, but I do love that the hand soap is like super festive with all the little music notes on it. I love it. And then over here above the toilet, I just have like a little Christmas tree. And then I hung this joy sign, which I don't think I had in my Christmas decorate with me. I added that later. I had it from last year. I just didn't know where to put it, and that was the perfect spot. So I do like having this little shelf. It gives me another little kind of space to decorate. And then if you watched my Christmas decorate with me, then you saw the shower curtain, because yes, I have to be that extra and have a Christmas shower curtain. So that's the bathroom. Super simple, but just the, you know, the perfect amount of festive. So this is all I did in the guest room. You know, we don't have guests very often that stay in town. We do have a lot of friends that live out of town, and sometimes we do have people that, you know, want to come and stay. And so this room does get used, but I just didn't want to decorate it too much just because the amount of people that come to stay, it's like not worth it to go all out. So I just did a couple of really sweet pillows on the bed, and then this cute Merry and Bright little sign over here on the nightstand. And that's really it. It just needed to be the smallest amount of Christmas in here. I did change out the bedding though to be like more neutral. This is a weighted blanket, it's like cream colored, I guess. Like really nice weighted blanket. I got this at Home, I think last year, and it is very warm. So I did kind of switch out the bedding to be a little more neutral. So it was better for the holidays, but that's all we did in the guest room. All right, so we're in the studio, and this is probably one of my favorite spaces. Just because it's a smaller room, and I feel like smaller rooms are just perfect to decorate because it makes it feel like there's a lot of stuff when there's not, just because the room is smaller. So we did not go crazy in here. Over here on the piano, I just did, ignore all the sheet music, I just did a little bit of garland back here behind the piano, and then over here on the side of the piano, I added this candlestick, a little angel, and a fa la la sign. I thought that was super sweet. So then over here, you probably saw me decorate. If you watched my Christmas decorating video, you probably saw that I decorated this tree with every ornament that we have that's like a musical ornament. And then I just have some like plain colored bulbs. And then all of the ribbon on here is the lyrics to Silent Night. So this is kind of like our little music tree, and it's perfect because it's small, and we actually surprisingly don't have a ton of musical instrument ornaments, but this is perfect. And then I just put this little advent calendar pillow, which is accurate. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say the day I'm filming this, I was like, how many days till Christmas? And then over here, I just put a little fa la la pillow down here. You could also put it like up on the chair if you were sitting there. And then a little sign, all is calm, all is bright. But this is just one of my favorite rooms because it just doesn't take very much decor in here to make it feel like super cozy and festive. And yeah, I just love it. All right, so the living room has had a lot of love over the last like few days or so. We've gotten some presents we've already opened. We did like a little mini family Christmas with Jack's folks. So we've kind of already started opening gifts, and typically I feel like there wouldn't be gifts already under the tree, but I love the like fullness, the look of, you know, opened presents and wrapped presents under the tree, and it doesn't bother me. I do want my house to look like we live here, and, you know, like I want there to be, you know, family things out, and I don't want it to all look like just a bunch of decor, but there are some personal touches here and there. I did take all the cards down though because I feel like it was kind of blocking the decor. But normally I put all of my cards up on the mantle, like in amongst the garland, but I had literally so many cards this year. So let's start over here with the garland that's on the, what do you call this, TV console. So this garland is from Target. It's like a flocked garland, super simple. I just folded it back, so it's actually doubled up. And then in the garland, I stuck a bunch of things like little bottle brush trees, some red garland. Most of that stuff is from Hobby Lobby, a little ornament I made the other day, first Christmas engaged. Thought that was cute. And yeah, so this is super simple, and I love how like it ties in with all the other decor. So this is really nice too. All this stuff in here is on a timer. So the Christmas tree is on a timer. The garland is all on a timer. It just makes my life really easy. So the tree pretty much has all of our like personal ornaments on it. I just tucked some ribbon like in amongst it to fill it out. And there are a few picks in there as well. I do like a tree to look full. So there's that, all of our gifts under there. This little present I love. I'm pretty sure I got this from, I want to say Home Goods. Yeah, probably from Home Goods, and it's also on the timer too, so everything is like all connected. It all turns on and off at the same time, which is really nice. Little flocked mini tree, some little picks and stuff in there. I always love to decorate inside the fireplace. If you're new here, we don't use the fireplace because it technically is a real fireplace, but there's a chance the house would burn down if we used it, so we don't. We just painted the inside and we use it as decor. Little Christmas blanket over here. And then I did go ahead and hang up our stockings. And this is a great tip. I use little ornaments to mark whose stocking is who. So obviously this one is mine. This one is Josie's because it has the little paw on it. And then the other J is for Jack. So if you had kids with different initials, first letters of their names, you could use little ornaments. It's a little bit cheaper than personalizing a stocking because, you know, each one of these ornaments is probably a couple of dollars, and sometimes to personalize things like that costs a lot more. So I've already filled a little bit of Jack's stocking and Josie's stocking, and then up here is the other garland, and I put some, what are these, like little bells. So these are new, I got this year from Hobby Lobby, and then there's like berries and picks and other things kind of tucked in. It really just helps to fill it out. So again, like I said, I bought one of those containers of these little red berries. I think it was $10, and you guys can see now how many places I have used those berries. On the tree in the kitchen, the tiered tray, now the garland here. So I really know how to stretch $1 for sure. And then the same thing with like some of the other little pieces of garland that I stuck in and amongst here, little like vase filler things. Candlesticks, little trees are from Hobby Lobby this year. And the Peace on Earth, I really wish I could remember where I got this from because I love this, but I really don't remember. I would say Home Goods, but I might be wrong. I really can't remember. But anyway, this is how the whole space looks. I love it so much. And what I love even more is that everything is on a timer, so it comes on and off all at the same time. I don't have to like fuss with it. And then, oh, down here I have a little gnome. He just kind of sits down there on that bottom shelf, but here's a little overview. And then I didn't go crazy with pillows. I love Christmas pillows, but I have this one over here that says Merry. I always have those buffalo check ones out, so they're not really Christmas per se. And then I have another Christmas pillow over here. Little kitty sleeping. This other Christmas pillow is over here, so usually I have it like this. So the buffalo check one is behind it, and then this one's in front. Oh, the last thing I wanted to mention, this side table here just has a couple of things. This is new from the Hearth and Hand line at Target. Just little coasters over here, put drinks and stuff, and then I always have like a candle in here too, because this is probably the biggest space, you know, for scent. So I always have like a scented candle, but this is how the living room turned out. Let me know how you guys like it. Are you like a traditional red and green person? Do you go with more like fun colors? I just think, to me, this screams Christmas, and it is so cozy. So the last space I decorated this year was the bedroom. I don't even bother with my office just because it ends up becoming like a dumping ground as I'm decorating for stuff. But I always like to make things a little festive in here. So the garland on the back is plugged in. I have the softest flannel sheets. I think I showed you guys these in like my last Christmas decorating video, but they are flannel. They are Cuddle Duds from Kohl's, and they are so nice. I usually just throw a blanket like this on top of the duvet. Well, I do for a couple of reasons. One, because the cat will get cat hair everywhere. I mean, it still goes on the duvet, but it's a lot easier to throw a blanket into the wash than it is to take off the duvet cover and wash that super frequently. So that's one reason, and also because it's a really inexpensive way to add like a little bit of Christmas without buying like a Christmas comforter. So I'll give you guys a little angle from over here too. So this is what the bedding looks like. A little Merry Christmas pillow, a couple of little throw blankets for Josie, and yeah, super simple. Nothing crazy on the nightstands because again, I'm all about function, like a candle. I have a little mini tree over here, but I'm all about functional. So then over here on the dresser, again, I just like to keep it simple because I'm all about function. I have my wax melt, and this, honestly, I didn't buy this. So this was like a freebie at work. So I just have like a little wax thing in there. My wax seemingly doesn't melt. Like, it gets melted, but then it's like, it doesn't melt away. I don't know if, let me know if you're like experienced with wax melts or warmers, because I feel like I've had the same wax in there for like 2 years. But anyway, little angel here, little Christmas tree farm sign. And then on this side, I just kept, so this is what's always here. This vase is always here. All I did was just pop in a little bit of like Christmas greenery stuff, a little Christmassy candle, again, vase filler. So see how many places you can use it. I mean, it really does go a long way, and it just instantly makes it look a little bit more Christmassy. So that's the dresser. And then over here on the door, I should have showed you guys downstairs. I also had one of these downstairs too, but I found these oil rubbed bronze command hooks, and then I just got these little bows from Hobby Lobby. And to me, it looks like the door is like a present. I don't know, am I crazy? I don't know. I like the way it looks. I think it looks cute. But that is the bedroom. And like I said, nothing in my office or the upstairs bathroom because it's still being renovated. And y'all don't want to see my office right now because truly it's in shambles. That's going to be in another video. We're going to clean that in another one. And that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I would love to have you, and I'll see you guys again really soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.